Yo, what up, man? It's your boy, Mr. Fantastic 824, the BABGOG. And if you would do me a big favor, man, hit that like and subscribe down below before we get into it. Now, Adam Silver came out with, I guess, the report or the numbers on this past weekend's NBA All Star game, and they had the lowest ratings of all time. And everybody is fed up with NBA basketball. The NBA was on a decent uptick and improvement up until the bubble happened, and as mad and dissatisfied people were with the bubble basketball, what made it even worse was the social justice, pandering and advertising to the point of where they lost so much that Adam Silver had to come out the following year and said there'd be no more, absolutely no more, social justice advertisement or any of those things. Pretty much done officially in the NBA official capacity. Well, the lingering effects of that is still going on, along with the the detriment of analytics is finally catching up. Everybody wants to be the Golden State Warriors. Every player wants to be Steph Curry. It's no defense being played whatsoever. Pace is through the roof. We're getting, nights where you're having 3, 4, 5 players score 40 points a game consecutive nights. I think there was a week or a stretch last month where you had, I want to say at least 4 nights where you had multiple 40-point game scorers. Okay. Bro, that's not basketball. Okay. Even at the highest level, anybody tell you a real basketball product, it's unrealistic for you to have 3, 4 people scoring 50 points in the same night for night after night after night. The NBA needs to get back to good old real basketball. I know I'm almost old fella. I need to get with the times. This over with. This ain't the 80s. This ain't the 90s. Jordan is gone. Kobe is gone. All this stuff. Yeah, bro. Stop it, B. Okay, stop. Seriously, all jokes aside, if you are a hooper, if you a basketball purist, if you have a love for the game, this is not basketball. And this is one of the biggest issues and problems that, older people and people that actually play the game, at whatever level, actually know what they're doing, just aren't enjoying the NBA. And that's the lifeblood of the NBA. For the people that don't know, the NBA is the first major league that was dominated by black players. At one point in time, hell, even the NHL had higher ratings and higher attendance and a bigger impact until Michael Jordan pretty much hit the Olympics in '92 with the Dream Team and made the NBA global. Okay, this is another reason why I don't understand why people just don't understand the impact of Michael Jordan. But I don't want to get them off on that tangent. Okay, just if you just understand it, you understand. If you don't, you don't. But either way, as far as NBA basketball goes, bro, every team is trying to shoot more threes. Every team is trying to get up and down the floor. Half court offenses are all but done and over with. Again, this is why I say, bro, it's just a horrible product, and no one even cares about the regular season. Everybody just waits to the playoffs, and then even still, then maybe you may get 1 or 2 good playoff series, and one of those 2 or the 3 most likely going to be the Western Conference Finals before you get to the finals. And then depending on what the matchup is in those finals, who knows what you're going to get. So all in all, man, my love for the game of basketball, is the reason why I look so, nice and young. 39 with a strong hairline. You feel me? You see me? But now, keeping active and, playing ball, it helps out a lot, man. Helps with a lot of things. And what's happening is the love of that game isn't being passed down at the highest level because, bro, I don't want to watch it. And I'm hearing other people like me of my age group or whatever who have sons who would have, nephews or godsons or, mentees or whatnot, what have you, to take them to their first NBA basketball game and they watch the game and sit down and watch it with them and, pass on and explain to them, this player, that player, a screen, a back cut, good defense, good on-ball defense, good help defense, all these different things that can happen. You're taking it away, okay? Because you can't, I just can't watch it. I can't watch it. I don't even want to watch it. At the game, man, like I said, you don't even have any defense being played at all. These guys, shout out to Devin and Lab. These dudes are not even traveling, man. These dudes are taking journeys and sojourns. Okay, these dudes are taking quantum leaps on the basketball court. You know, all these different rules and different things are being happened. The game's being manipulated. And it's just sad, bro. It truly is. But the worst part about it is the NBA is feeling it because, the consumer is not buying it. It's not watching it. And, in this, when you get up to that level, man, the views is everything. I can imagine, like I said, the All-Star game was that. I can imagine what the NBA TV numbers are. I know NBA TV numbers are just atrocious. If anyone are probably to go and, look it up. But another tangent of this, or another, I guess, chapter would be the whole let's fill the league and replace the black athletes with the foreign athlete. Now, Mark Cuban warned about this years upon years ago. You can clearly see this happening, man. Nikola Jokic, he's the best player in the NBA. This dude's working on his third MVP, 3-time MVP. You got, of course, Giannis Antetokounmpo, foreign guy, Greek, whatnot. Then you got why do I want to do this? I hate when I do this in real time, man. You got the dude down in Dallas. Why do I always do this, man? I get this huge hiccup in my head. It'll come to me while I'm talking. But, the international players, Embiid, and I can think of everybody's name but his. This shit is really killing me, bro. Wow. It'll come to me either way. But all of these international players they're trying to use and tap into these foreign markets. He was just talking something about going to Paris, doing the international game. I think they had an international game usually during the preseason and whatnot. I'm guessing they're trying to set up something for a Euro League, like, reoccurring thing per year over in Europe for them to have some games there or whatnot. Luka Doncic. I told you, man, I don't know why I do that at times, man. I got so much stuff going through my head, but hey, it is what it is. But all these players that are foreign, that are the leaders of franchises, they get maximum advertisement and put at the forefront of the NBA, and that's on purpose because they're trying to tap into that foreign money that they were getting when Yao Ming was in the league. For people that don't remember, Yao Ming had a huge injury issues problem, man. And yet still, Yao Ming was voted into the NBA All-Star game as a starter every year, no matter what, because he got the Chinese market. And what I don't think they understand and realize, bro, is like these other places, unlike China, man, they have Euro leagues and players and stuff of their own, and they're not going to be as beholden to the NBA basketball when they can actually go to basketball games over there, and watch them. Everybody can, be able to do it and participate. In China, yeah, you got 1 billion people, but the majority of those people are extremely, extremely poor, and they'll never, ever even go and sit down in an arena or like that or whatever to go watch any basketball game. Not to mention, the only way they're going to see it is the NBA basketball game. Then furthermore, hey, you got billions upon billions of people that are going to support, and that's really with the votes even more so than the money, if you really think about it. Yeah, those people were able to vote, but are they really, I don't even know if Yao Ming had the #1 selling jersey like that for very, very long. I know a couple of years I think he might have had it, but it didn't even carry along like that, even with, the billions upon billions of people in China. But either way, man, ultimately, the NBA needs a revamp and a reset. Adam Silver has done a horrible job, dog, since David Stern turned it over to him. I'm not saying do you need a brand new commissioner or whatnot, but he definitely needs to get more in touch with the base. He needs to stop worrying about having, all the celebrities on the front row. I'm tired of every game is about what John Morant's dad is doing, and that's no hate. I mean, John Morant's father is a great father, all these different things and whatnot, what have you. And Shannon Sharp showing up to the Laker game, getting into it with people and jaw jacking and all this other stuff. No, bro, you will have, 2 or 3 notable celebrities, and these people that who've been lifetime for sure, without a doubt. They're not just there for one player. They've been franchise, staples for those fans of fans of that franchise for life. Your Jack Nicholson's, your I forget who the guy was. I think it's a comedian. I can't think of his name, but the guy that was a Clippers fan, and Clipper Dan, even people that were like civilians or whatever, Clipper Dan and stuff like that or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Just stuff like that. But now everything is celebrity this, celebrity that, and they're trying to draw in everything from a social media standpoint. And the thing is, man, that's not going to translate over to dollars for the game of basketball. Why? Because basketball is not like baseball. It's not like hockey. It's not like football. It's, it was based off of the liking of the minority, the minority of the population, because it was more catered to black people, because they didn't want to see all these big, tall, overly athletic Negroes dominating white dudes beyond a shadow of a doubt. And this is what it is. I'm not even trying to really make it racial, but that would give you, if you look at it, that gave you the reason behind it, why it was going to be so slow on the pickup in comparison to even something like hockey. Okay. Hockey is extremely regional, because, most places down in the South, you don't even have a team or whatever, because it's just not, it's no ice here. It's going to be up north. It's going to be somewhere where you have ice, frozen ponds, or, cold gyms and stuff like that or whatnot, what have you. And I think they got, they had a couple of down south hockey teams. I know Tampa still has one. Atlanta tried to have like 2 of them, I think, but it failed. So you get what I'm saying. I don't really want to get too much caught up in that, man. But anyway, man, hey, the NBA, bro, I need to fix this. It's the bleeding is happening way, way, way too much, and way much too often, dog. And you guys got to turn this thing around and get back to real basketball and stop worrying about, the stats and just the data, the essence of the game, man, the love of the game. You guys ruin it, and y'all got to change that. And it's pretty much on y'all. But anyway, man, hey, make sure you like, share, comment, and subscribe. That's that on that one. I'll catch y'all on the next one. Holla.